In their life. I should start.
Yeah.
All right. Good evening, everyone. I want to introduce myself. My name is Kina Chinyere-Anozie. I am a senior lecturer at the Department of Health Education, Abanikoku Federal University of Education. I am a marriage counselor. I am the CEO of Kina Health Consult and Services Limited here in Owerri, Imo State. I'm in partnership with many organizations in terms of organic and natural products. For people that are going through my page, you will see a lot of posts I've been making concerning my company. So this evening, I want to talk about the book I wrote. I am the author of this book, How to Prevent Unwanted Pregnancy and Pre-Select the Sex of Your Baby Boy or a Girl. Issues in Natural Family Planning and Health Education. But today, I am not going to say everything in this textbook. I'm going to take them one by one in order so that we can exhaust the whole topic in this textbook. For today, I'm going to talk on the concept of natural family planning and sex selection. In this chapter 1, what you will see in this chapter 1 is concept of natural family planning, concept of sex selection, some preference, and shuttle method, Billings method. This is the textbook. This textbook is a must for everyone. If you are a couple that are looking for children for years, you've been looking for boy, you've been looking for girl, you want to get that boy you've been looking for. A lot of families today are in their need of children. Many have stayed for many years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years in search of children. You've gone to hospital, doctor say you are okay, you are fertile, but you cannot conceive. A lot of women don't even know how to calculate their cycle. A lot of our young girls are committing abortions here and there because of lack of knowledge. They don't know how their body works. This textbook is for you. This textbook is just 3,000. Wherever you are hearing my voice, you can order for your copy. If you know a family that are looking for children, you can get a copy for the person. If you have those families that have gotten girls, no boy, you can get a book for them. If you have those that have gotten girls, no boy, you can get this book for them. This book is a must for our young girls. Parents, get this book for your young girl, for your daughter. If I tell you what our young girls are doing today, you'll be surprised. Many of them are committing abortion here and there because of ignorance. They don't know how their cycle works. Get this textbook for them. The Bible said that my people perish for lack of knowledge. Our young girls don't really know what they are doing. I will tell you a story of people I have encountered. A girl came to my office. She told me, Mom, a girl of 20 years, that she has done abortion 7 times, that she has not come across natural family planning. When she takes in, she will remove it. This is a problem of our young girls today. You see some of them will give birth and they will throw the child away. You see some of them will give birth, they will do as they like. Before they will know it, they have already damaged their womb. There is a girl that came to my office. She told me, in fact, she came with a husband because a man came from UK to marry her. But lo and behold, they have stayed for 5 years. They have without conception. This girl told me what she did when she was in youth, that when she was in the university, that she took in, and depending on her friend, she confided in her friend and told her friend that she took in, her friend now took her to one chemist man that used pipe to do abortion on her and damaged the womb. Now she could not conceive. She went to hospital, they told her the same thing. She now came to me and told me her experience. I asked her, why didn't you confide in your mother? She said that the mother told her that if any of her child mistakenly taken, that she will disown that child. You see, this problem of sex education, I used to tell parents, it is very, very good. Educate your young child, educate your child about this sex education. It is better they know how their body works and know how to go about it than for them to make mistake that they will regret and you will regret in the future. Imagine a young girl that came to me, a 20-year-old girl child, she has been abortion 7 times. What will be the face of that child? This sex education is very, very important. Now, I have gathered with my knowledge, what of knowledge, I've put them into this book for you. There are some couples that have completed their family size. They don't want to give birth again. They don't know how to stop. They keep giving birth to children with the time mistake. We don't have any mistake child. The problem is because you don't know how to pinpoint the actual day of the ovulation. Now, let me tell you, this textbook will teach you so many things. For you, couple that have stayed for years without conception, it will help you to know how your body works. You will know how to calculate your cycle. You will know when to meet your husband and take him, and when to meet your husband not to take him. It will serve as family planning for you. Maybe you are not ready to conceive. It will also help you to know how to go about that. This textbook also will tell you that have gotten girls, no boy. Maybe you are having challenges in your family. Your husband wants to go and marry another wife because you have not given him a male child. Especially in this our country, Nigeria, that male child is very important. It will teach you how to go about that, what you will do to get that boy you've been looking for. If you have a girl, you want to have a boy, to also help you. For families that have gotten their children and they keep giving birth, it will teach you what to do to avoid getting pregnant and what you will do to get pregnant. These are the things that are in this textbook. Now, let me tell you, the chapter 1 of this textbook will tell you all you need to know about the concept of natural family planning and sex selection. Chapter 2 will tell you what causes the menses. Chapter 3 will tell you how to pre-select the sex of your baby and child spacing. Chapter 4 will tell you the role of breastfeeding in child spacing and natural family planning. Chapter 5 will tell you reasons and benefits of natural family planning. Chapter 6 will tell you challenges of natural family planning. There are some drawbacks in natural family planning. I'm going to explain them, but for today, what I'm going to talk about is only what is natural family planning. You have to have that knowledge of what is natural family planning and sex selection. As we are going, because I will take time to explain this textbook. As we go, I will now talk about everything. Now, the chapter 1, the concept of natural family planning. Please, as you are listening to me, I want you to prepare your question. Remember, I told you I'm a lecturer. Get your paper, pen, write out the question because I will want you to ask me a question concerning this natural family planning because it is very, very important. Natural family planning is very, very important for everyone to understand it. Now, what is natural family planning? Natural family planning is a method that teaches you at one time during the month you can have sex without contraception and will reduce risk of pregnancy. It was by plotting the times of the month when you are fertile and when you are not fertile. You learn how to record fertility signals such as body temperature, cervical secretion, fluid or mucus, and calendar method to identify when it is safe to have sex with your husband. Many women cannot pinpoint the actual day of their ovulation. A lot of women, they go about, they don't know how their body works. This book will bring hope to those couples who are looking for children. A lot of couples today are looking for children. It will bring hope for those that have not gotten boys. You've been giving birth to girls, and you are worried. This textbook will guide you. It will give you that boy. Let me tell you, I used to tell people, you know, to get a boy is far more easier than girl. What do you need? You just need to calculate your cycle. Women, buy exercise book, 40 leaves, 60 leaves. Begin to chart your cycle. I saw my period today being 30th of July 2023. You call it day 1. From the day your period started and the day it is ended, you chart it. Then that's how to start. Now calculate your cycle. I want you to chart your cycle for 6 months. Why I say 6 months is for you to be conversant with your cycle, because a lot of couples don't really know what is happening in their system. Some don't even know. Many don't know. So you chart it for you to be conversant with it. Some people have 28-day cycle, some 30 days, 32, 33, 35, depending. 26 to 35 cycle is normal for a woman. I want you to know that there's some women that have a very short cycle of 18 to 19 days. These are special people that will conceive during their menses. Now, let me tell you a story. There's a couple that came to my company. This couple has stayed for 6 years without conception. This is a woman with a very short cycle of 18 to 19 days. This one's supposed to take in during her menses, but the man said she has never touched her wife during her menses. Yes, it is not always right to have sex during menses, but there are some special women that will only conceive during their menses. So when they came, because they have gone to so many places, they have gone everywhere, they have gone to Benin where they gave them so many concussions, so many things. Yeah, the baby was not forthcoming. They have wasted 6 years, no conception. Until when he came, I told him to let your wife chart her cycle. Well, after the 6 months, they brought the book. It was a woman with 18 to 19 days. So they will take in during their menses. When I told the man, sleep with your wife. Jesus. Sleep with your wife during her menses. So immediately, the man slept with the wife. After 2 months, the woman took him. But initially, the man told me, God forbid. Now, I want you to know that there are special people like that. So, if you are that type, you are my special candidate. Now, this natural family planning is for women with normal cycle of 26 to 35 days. There are some that their menstruation used to fluctuate from 50, 40. These people have problem. I want you that have a very normal cycle of 26 to 35 days, I want you to listen. This natural family planning is for you. Women, I want you to differentiate between mucus due to infection and mucus due to ovulation. They are of two different things. There are some women that have different kind of infection. And when it's coming out, it will look as if it is ovulation mucus. It is yellow. That one that is yellow is an infection. And that one that is look like the white of a cooked egg. White is in color. Is mucus, normal mucus. So if you have infection, treat your all infections, because you cannot achieve natural family planning when you are having infection. It will contradict the results. Therefore, clean yourself, treat yourself very well before you can practice natural family planning. Now, I have talked about what is natural family planning, that you can safely use natural family planning. Now, do you know that if natural family planning methods are used according to instruction, they can be up to 99% effective. That means that only 1 out of 100 women using natural family planning correctly will fail to get good results. If you are practicing natural family planning very, very well, you will never make mistake. It's the most effective method, because you are not using any contraceptives. It is your natural body that you are using, and you will use it to achieve what you are looking for. Now, another definition of natural family planning is another definition of natural family planning is natural family planning is the method that uses the body natural physical signs and symptoms to identify the fertile and infertile phases of the menstrual cycle. The term natural family planning is now used instead of the term REM method to describe the use of periodic abstinence to effect birth control. With natural family planning, couple refrain from intercourse when they think that an egg has recently been released. All you need to do is just to avoid conception. During those days, you feel that you are fertile. Remember, I am talking about 4 things here. You will use natural family planning to achieve 4 things here. 1, you will use natural family planning to determine the sex of your baby boy or a girl. You will use natural family planning to know if those secretions that are coming out of your body whether you have infection, because the color will change. You will use natural family planning to know when to have a girl. You will use family planning for a couple that have stayed for years without conception. You will use natural family planning to achieve that. You will use natural family planning for families that have gotten the number of children they want, but they keep having children because they don't know how their body works. It will help you to avoid pregnancy. Because once you know how your body works, you will know when to meet your husband and take him, and when to meet your husband not to take him. That is natural family planning for you. Using those natural signs and symptoms that comes out of a woman's body to know when to achieve all these things you want. That is what is natural family planning. Natural family planning is very, very good. A lot of couple have given this information to a lot of couple. Those that bought this textbook and they have read it, those that came to me for private consultation, husband and wife, I have used this book to guide them on how to get the baby they have been looking for. And a lot have given testimony on that. Natural family planning is working effectively if you are fertile. It is very, very good, very, very effective. There is a lady that came to me. She has given birth to 5 girls without a boy. When the husband wanted to go and get another woman, she ran to me. She told me, "Mom, I don't know what to do." I told her, "Is your husband still sleeping with you?" She said, "Yes." I said, "Okay, I'm going to teach you what you do to get that boy." Lo and behold, after my teaching, this woman is carrying male child today. Another couple too had gotten 4 girls, no boy. I taught her. Today she's having her boy. The other one, 3 girls. Today she's carrying her boy. So natural family planning is working. All you need to do is to calculate your cycle well, chart your cycle well, and then begin to check those signs and symptoms that comes out of a woman's body. Now, the next one we are going to talk about is sex selection, because today what we are going to talk about is only the concept of natural family planning and sex selection. Sex selection is the couple's attempt to select the sex of their baby through low technology or high technology. My concern today is the technology, which is natural family planning, to get that boy or a girl they are looking for. Whenever I go for marriage class, the question I used to ask them is this: how many children do you want to have? They will tell me 3, 4. I want 2 girls, I want 2 boys. I want 3 girls, I want 2 boys. I want 3 boys, I want 2 girls. There's a man that told me how he wants 7 boys. So how will you achieve that? You achieve it when you prepare yourself, when you preselect, when you calculate your cycle. You can use it to achieve all this. It is working effectively. A lot of people are giving testimony on this. So it is working. You, our young girls, I want you to stop hurting yourself by committing much abortion. The Bible says, "My people perish for lack of knowledge." Now, knowledge is power. Parents, Get an informative book for your children. Let them read book that will help them secure their future, secure their life, so that you will not cry in the future. These young girls are making a lot of mistakes. It is better they know how their body was than you cry tomorrow. Look at that girl that came to me. When she took in, she confided in her friend. Her friend took her to one chemist man that used pipe to remove the baby. Today, it damaged her womb. That girl can never conceive all her life. She happened to marry a very rich man from outside the country. So look at what will be the fate of that girl. So natural family planning is good for everyone. It is good for our young girls, men and women. It is good for family. This book is a must for every family. Try and have one copy. Read it, give it to your young girls, give it to your boys. Husband, help your wife to chart their cycle. It is not only women alone. Help her to calculate her cycle. For her to know how her cycle works, whether she's a woman of 28 days, or 30 days, or 35 days. It will also help her when to calculate and know when she'll have a boy or a girl. It will help you that have gotten many children and you are still giving birth, not minding the situation of the country. It will also help you to plan your family so that you'll be able to have the one you'll be able to train. It will also help you that is listening to me. You will understand, read it, and then know how to teach others. Natural family planning is very, very working. Read it, and then natural family planning is very, very working. We will continue next time. Our next teaching, we are going to talk about the chapter 2, which is what causes the menses. That's what our next teaching. So I want you to, as I'm going through the comment section, I want you to ask me a question concerning this book. I want you to share my teaching to people that may need it. Share it, and let them prepare for my next lecture, which will be on what causes the menses. For people that need this book is 3,000 naira. You can inbox me for your copy. I'm also looking for distributors all over the world. If you have the capacity to distribute this book, I will give it to you at a discounted price so that it can reach people all over the world. Knowledge is power. Get knowledge. Get wisdom. With wisdom, we can conquer the world. I still remain your humble friend, TEMPLE-ANOZIE. Thank you very much for listening to me. My phone number is +234 806063 1555. +234 806063 1555. +234 806063 1555. You can chat me using my email unwanted2002@gmail.com. unwanted2002@gmail.com, or you can visit my website www.kinaconsultservices.com. You will get more information. I am here to give you a whole lot of things. I have a whole lot of things for you. From time to time, I'll be bringing it for you. You have a whole wealth of wisdom from me to gain from. I'm going to give you a lot, as long as health is concerned. I'm going to give it to you. I'll be guiding you. I'll be teaching you gradually what you need to stay in good health. Thank you very much for listening to me. Thank you for coming out. I thank you. I've seen Ebenezer. I've seen Kennedy Chima. I have seen Grace Onekachi when I did my video. Grace Onekachi, you are going to, because you are my top fan that have been sharing my post. For today, you are the winner of my cash award. As you send your account number, I'm going to send you your token. Thank you. And please share my page. Share my page to reach many people, because a whole lot of people need this book. I'll be live again on Wednesday, this Wednesday, by 8 p.m. to discuss about this on how your body works. So get ready for me. Remember, the price of this book is 3,000 naira. Thank you for listening.